Daniela of abcrafty, and today we are on day 2 of our Christmas shop build. So this is what we've made so far. Earlier this week we have our shelf with all of our little goodies, and then we also have all of these guys that we made. So I'm keeping them all in a little baggie so that I don't lose them. But yeah, otherwise we're gonna jump in and continue, or actually what would help is the link. So if you're interested in this, it's from Handscraft. So right there, Handscraft is the brand, handscraft.com. The link to this specific kit is in the description as well as in the chat. And you can use my code abcrafty, so just my channel name, and that'll get you 15% off. And this one is specifically, you can see here, it's called like the Christmas Wonderland is the name of it. But yeah, so it's like the DIY miniature house Christmas Wonderland, number MIN 503 if you're interested in this specific kit. Yeah, so we got this guy all finished up. We've got one shelf, and it looks like the next step here is another little shelf with a bunch of little goodies on it. So we're just gonna continue on with that. Olivia, hey, Lily, hey, looking at chat right now. Yeah, I started a little, like 2 minutes after time. No, still getting set up. Lily, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. And Olivia, always happy to have you, girl. So happy you're both here. And let's see what we are starting with. It looks like this is like a pen and ink, because that looks like a little feather, and that looks like a little stand for it. So yeah, I think that's what we're starting with. And then making some like orbs of some kind. I don't really know, but like that's the whole thing that we're doing next. So figure we could just jump into this one. I'm trying to have it slightly more organized. We'll see if that pans out. But this I'm actually going to put back into the box so that I don't lose it, because I don't think we will be using it for a while. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm actually curious if I can lift this up so you all can see it, kind of, if I do that. If I like scooch it, you can kind of see like what we're making. And then this, I'll have the link and everything here so that y'all can see it for the playback, so you can see where to get it and the code to use. But otherwise, let's see if that fixes anything for me or like creates problems. But no, I'm like, does it block anything? We'll see. At least for now it doesn't. So right now I am looking for that little feather piece, which I'm just assuming is in here, but it might not be. It actually might be in the gold bag. Let's see. Are you in here? There is a whole list. Oh my God, there's like a tiny fork. Can y'all see that? I just saw there's a teeny tiny fork in there. That's so cute. I don't feel like looking to see where this thing is, but I might have to. Oh, there's that piece at least. I see the other piece that we need. I mean, it's E45, E49, so that makes me think that they are both in here. So let's see. Let's grab this piece that I know we need. And then we are searching for some tiny feather. I'm going to move this chain because that is taking up a whole bunch of space. Yeah. Hey, Ethan, welcome. How is everyone doing? How is everyone's weekend going? Anyone do anything fun so far? We got to see Nate Bergetzi live yesterday, and that was pretty fun. Oh my goodness, where is this feather? Okay, I have to look up where it is because I cannot find this for the life of me. I was thinking because it's gold, it would be with the gold stuff, but maybe not. Let's see. E49. Apparently it is in that bag. It might be, actually, it could be in either bag. Okay, let's try again in this bag. This is ridiculous. There are so many little bits and bobs that I'm not sure where it is. Joker, come take that elsewhere. Go take it. Go take it outside. Joker just stole, my dog just stole a box that's on the ground in my office. He's really excited about it. But he always thinks he's not allowed to, but sometimes he is if it's just an empty box. But now apparently me acknowledging that he had the box, he's over it. Go figure. Okay, we're dumping this out because I can't find this thing. Let's see. Where? Here it is. Da, 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 da. There is the feather we're looking for. Good grief. Hey, Nancy. Welcome. Oh, no. Ethan, that sucks. You're sick. That's no fun. Aw, yeah. Hope you feel better soon. No fun at all. Olivia, you put up your Christmas tree today? Love that. How do you decorate it? Is it like the same thing each year? Is there like a theme? Who controls the decorations? Hey, Ansley, welcome. Now let's toss all of these back in the baggie. Clean it all up. Oh no, I just dropped one. Oh no. Okay, we got these up. We're good. All these tiny little bits and bobs. Okay. Now we have our 2 pieces. And because we're doing tiny piece with tiny piece, I'm going to use the Aleene's glue. Let's put that back in the bag. Ooh. Yeah, Olivia, share it so we can all see it. Love that. And thanks for sharing all your stuff earlier this week. That was so fun to see the knitting that you're working on. Love that. I love seeing what you guys are making. Okay, so we're gonna do a tiny dab of glue in there. And then we can put this feather in here. And so it looks like a little feather quill in its little ink pot. Super cute. I'm just gonna set that. Oh no! I was gonna say set it on its side to cure. Because realistically, will I be able? Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. Like, I don't think I'll be able with my shaking hands to put that upright. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. Phoenix, thanks so much. Oh, crud, I knew I forgot something. Okay, so because the Crayola markers failed me last week, I am going to try to not do the pens of people's names this time. So instead, we are going to try and do, let's see if it goes. So similar vibe, but wait for it. Oh, that was really big. I might have to change the font. So instead of writing it on my hand, that will not get off my hand for days. We are going to try today with stickers because I think I am probably going to be filling stuff after this. And so having y'all's names, I mean, that might be fun, is like keeping y'all's names on me the rest of the day, but it's like I wash it a little bit. There we go. So now it'll be like a sticker, at least for now, that won't stain my hand for the rest of the day. But like it washes off somewhat, but like not enough. So it's just like this weird smudge of color and it just looks really messy. So still on a mission to find some truly washable pens and markers. So if y'all have recommendations for actually washable pens and markers, send them my way. Ansley, also sick, no fun. Why is everyone, I guess 'tis the season, which is a total bummer. What is this? E58. Let me double check what this says. For our little bottom pieces of the orbs here. E58. Yeah, I don't think it's that. Okay, there are 2 of them. Let's see. Honestly, I might dump this out because we might just be using a bunch of these. So let's just do that because it's going to be a pain in the butt trying to find them every single time. So we are looking for 2 little flowery looking things that are apparently not those 2. Is it even in that bag? Ooh. Like, is it in this bag? This like doesn't have gold pieces. Unfortunately, this kit is not as good as explaining which bag everything is in. So I have to check like every single bag, and I'm not identifying the correct piece because we're looking for this, which like kind of looks like a little bowl almost. I can at least grab the beads. So we can do that. So it's like a pink bead and a blue bead, but they're like a marbly color. So I don't know if it's just, oh, it's these giant ones. Oh my gosh, I was looking for something tiny. It's just these two. It's these two giant ones. Okay, there we go. So if you can't figure out what the item is, look for the other item that it's getting attached to, and then that'll give you some context. So I was looking for something teeny tiny, but now I see that there are these huge beads. So then it'll fit into there. So now we just need the other gigantic bead, which in the instructions says it's red, but this one is purple, which I am pleased with because that is a pretty purple. I like that. Zonk out, always be crafty. Love that. What's funny is like it originally was gonna be like a bit crafty. That was like genuinely the name I was gonna go with, but someone else has that. And but then I just like the ABC part. And so that just kind of stuck. So then it's AB crafty. But I like that, always being crafty. Yeah, Lily, the whole chat thing. I mean, you're definitely talking a lot in chat, but I have never figured out like what the deal is with the like leaderboard in chat. Because it's definitely times when people have chat a bunch and they don't get the leaderboard number, and then others like barely say anything and they get the leaderboard. So I really don't understand it. Part of me is wondering if it's like an aggregate of all chats. So like not just in this live, but like across all lives. Cause that's the only thing that will make sense to me. So there is our purple one. And then we've got our blue bead over here for our next one. And right now I'm again using the beacon glue, which I absolutely love. But we used the Aleen's glue. I don't even think I mentioned it. Whoop. But we used the Aleen's glue for that little feather because it was so tiny. And I didn't want all the stringies attached to me. Okay, fold it along the dotted line and stick it. Ooh, we're making a book. I love making all the little books. Okay, what do we need? 8, 7. 8 and 7. So that is this, which looks like a fun little like fairy scene. So it's this guy right here. Has a bunch of little fairy creatures. That's so cute. And again, what I absolutely love about this kit is that I don't have to cut these out. Ugh, so nice. And of course it's so satisfying to just like pop stuff out. Paper isn't as fun as like the wood, but still good. And now it looks like we are just folding it over. Looks like this is the spine of the book. So I'm gonna fold it along that line right there. And again on this spine. And then we are just accordioning folding the rest of the pages so that they'll all fit nicely in there. I'm gonna try and do this as best I can. Alternating directions. I gotta say, I'm still not great at folding this evenly. I mean, you can see the pages are like completely off, but it doesn't matter. It's the fun of making it. That's the whole point. I do really like how detailed the pages of this book are. It's super cute. Okay, and then we got this one. Seems like it's bigger than the rest. I don't know. It seems like it's completely uneven. It's fine. Move it over a little bit. You can shift it. It's a well-loved book. We'll say that. Hey, Tiffany. Welcome, welcome. I'll just add some glue to the sides and fold that around, and we have our little book. There we go. See, and I can like fold it over and see all the pages in it, and it like has an actual spine and everything. Just trying to make sure it actually gets stuck to the spine. There we go. Yeah, it's just a well-loved book. It's fine, it's fine. Hey, Addie, welcome, welcome. Move that to the side. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. And it looks like the next thing we are making, what is this? A bunch of boxes of some kind. Two can be used here. There will be prompts for the following when using it. Okay, so I'm only gonna build two. I'm learning my lesson of only building the things that we need at the time. So this might burn me later, but oh well. So right now we are just popping out two of these guys. And these are gonna be some cute little gift boxes that'll go on the shelf. So I'm gonna do that one, and then let's do the fun green candy cane one. Slide that out, and we will leave the other two for when we need to make them and add them to another part. But it says we only need two for this shelf, so that is what we're gonna go with. And now I have to figure out how to glue it all together. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, maybe. Maybe not, maybe. Nope, apparently not. Okay, it has the perforated, well, not like perforated, it's not actually perforated, but it does have the dotted lines. So we are going to fold on every dotted line, and then we will figure out how to put it all together afterwards. I do really like making all these little boxes. Salma, welcome back. Yay, glad you could join again. Let's fold that over. I love it. We have like the whole gang here. Sans Zane. Still missing Zane. I tried to set this live up at least a little bit earlier because part of me is wondering, because I did get an error on not the last live, but the live previously. It said that it didn't actually send out notifications to everybody. Didn't give an explanation as to why. It just said, yeah, we didn't send notifications. And I wonder if it's because I like just go live like with very little notice. Like I'll basically set the time to the time that I'm going live. And I wonder if that's the issue because it like doesn't have a chance to send out notifications. So I don't know. So this one I gave it like 20 minutes. Like I set it up 20 minutes before I was going live. So maybe that helped. I don't know. I'll find out later if all notifications got sent or not. But I am wondering if that is part of the problem. But of course, I won't actually know. It is just a theory that I have. Okay, so you're folding this over, and I love this because we're making an actual little teeny tiny box. I got a notification on my phone that I was trying to get rid of. It accidentally clicked into it, and apparently that pauses the entire feed, so that's not helpful at all. Okay, so now it looks like we are doing these side pieces. These flat ones going first. Ugh, maybe. And then I can put a tiny dot on that. There we go. And that one will fold in. And then these other ones fold in to look like you actually wrapped a little present. So this one's going in, and then we're gonna put that one on top. So that'll stick to that, and then that'll stick to that. And so it looks like it's all folded over like a little present. And then we will do the same thing to the other side. So one of the flat sides goes in first. And then I'm just gonna add glue to the other side so that I can easily just put the next one down. And then then again, tiny dot of glue on top. And get that last side in. Oh good, I did it the same direction. I realized I didn't even look at whether I did them in the same direction. But I did. And there we go. So there's our little wrapped present. And then we can do our other one. So there's one. Set that to the side. And again, we are folding this on the provided dotted lines. So all the way around. Boop, boop, boop. And then this side. I really like this one, the little candy canes on it. That's so cute. I still need to wrap presents and do all that. Thankfully, everything has arrived, so that's good. Everything arrived. The last thing arrived yesterday, so I've got all my stuff, but I do need to wrap it all. There we go. And then the last fold. And now we can glue it together. Did we get any snow in Nashville? Actually, yes, in November. So there was a day at like the beginning of November that we got snow. And then there was like one other day, there was like a tiny amount of flurries like 2 weeks ago. But that is it, thankfully, so far. But we will see. January. There's always like an actual snowfall where the city just shuts down pretty much. So that day still has not come. But we are going up to Boston area, Cape Cod, where Mike's family lives. So it will be all snowing up there. And I realized that. I'm like, oh crap, like I have to bring my snow boots and everything, don't I? I'm like, yeah, probably. Like I haven't worn my snow boots in years. So we just don't need them here. Because it's also just like super dangerous here to drive in the snow because nothing is plowed. Like that just isn't a thing. We just don't have the infrastructure here. So if it is a snow day, we just stay inside. So I haven't needed my boots. Okay, there we go. There is our second little present. And next thing we are making, oh, this is so cute. Okay, look at this. We're making a little like treasure box full of stuff. So I'm assuming it's like a little gift box. Because like, again, it's like a Christmas shop. So I assume it's like all Christmassy themed goodies and then also gifts. So I think that is what we are building, is a little gift box. So what we need is C9. There are, I guess, 2 of them that I stick to each other. So let's try and pop this out. This was like the thickest piece of board. Okay, that one was easy. So now I just look ridiculous. Urgh. Pop that out. And then we glue these together. No, we don't glue these together. I guess we leave that. C6-5. What is 6? I don't think we've even used that sheet yet. Maybe, unless it's, no, because that was 4. Ooh, new sheet of paper. Okay, so it comes with all of these sheets of paper. Let's peel that off. And we are looking for one that says 6 on it. Here we go. You know what? I'm taking these out. This is ridiculous. I don't want to fuss with that each time. Ooh! There's some fun little things there. Those are fun punchies for future. Ugh, toss those to the side. Woo! Hit the camera while I'm at it. And then here is this piece, and we need 6-5. Let's turn that around. 6-5, 6-5, 6-5. There we go. Stick and fabricate tool. So I guess we need both of them. I assume one for the top of the box, one for the bottom of the box. So let's get those out. Zonk out, thank you. Thanks for hot cocoa. Oh, we had hot cocoa yesterday. Love it. So here's what I'm doing. So we are going with the fun label maker. And you can see, this is a very old label maker that like does not work, except it does. So that's what's amazing. Is it all about, and it doesn't show like half of the words, but I've had this label maker forever and I refuse to get rid of it. And I absolutely love it. So I still like it. It's going strong. So that is what we are going to use today instead of writing on my hand so that my hand doesn't get covered and die. Again, if y'all have recommendations for, there we go. If y'all have recommendations for markers or pens that actually wash out with like one wash, let me know. So there we go. Hey Marley, welcome. Hey Shar. Wait, Shar, where are you? 16 inches of snow. Dang. Your tractor won't start. Yeah, Destiny tattoo markers, tried that the first day. They still, honestly, that one I think did do the best, but it still didn't wash out after one wash. But it could be, like, part of me is wondering, like, some might be better than others. That could be possible. Okay, let's fold this over. So I guess this looks like an actual trunk, which is cute. Or like a little treasure box almost. Yeah, I know, you would think. Yep, Crayola was yesterday. Those were, I think, one of the worst of washing out. Keep them going, though. Keep them going. Other ideas. Let's hear it. Anything new, I will pretty much try. It is getting ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to wipe the excess across the edges because the glue is coming out of the bottle real fast. And then we place that in here so that we can get the fun details of the trunk along the sides. There we go. And then we do that to the other side as well. So it's going to be top and bottom. So let's fold this guy over too. Fold, fold. Fold it over. And again. So again, we will coat this guy all along the edge. See, it like comes out so stinking fast. My goodness. Just got glue everywhere. It's fine. Thankfully, this glue is the best. And I will continue to say that every single time we use it. But it wipes off really easily. If it sticks to other things, it just like rolls into a little gummy ball. And it's super satisfying to do that. Like rolling it off my fingers. Have I tried Posca tattoo markers? No, I have not tried that brand. I don't remember the brand. It was like Vanali or something was the brand I tried. But I'll look into Posca. I don't know if there are different types. I don't know. Okay, see, then we get to just like roll all the glue off and it comes right off. Though apparently this glue is like super toxic and super flammable, all that, like blah, 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 blah. But I haven't had an issue with it, but I assume if you have sensitive skin, you want to be a little more careful than I am. Okay, next thing we need, what is that, 6, 9. Looks like some more fun details in here. Ooh, there are 2 right there. So this goes on the inside of both of the containers. You see, what are we making? So we are making a Christmas shop. It's like a mini dollhouse Christmas shop. You can kind of see like the bottom of it up there. But it's a whole like Christmas themed store that we are making all of the little bits and bobs for. Hey Z, hey Marty. So we are just going to plop this guy in there. It looks like that says Merry Christmas in there. I'm gonna squish that in. And I just realized, I know I said last time I was going to bring a toothpick. Completely forgot. So we'll see. A toothpick will help me align stuff a lot of the times instead of using like tweezers or something, but completely forgot to grab one as I was kind of coming upstairs. So we will have to make do. I'm like a Q-tip. Actually, a Q-tip could also work, but a toothpick would probably be helpful right now. Okay, so we are sliding that in there. So we got our two little sides, and now I get to glue it somehow like that, so it looks like an open little case. So we're gonna add some glue kind of at a diagonal here. And I'm going to let that get tacky for a hot second, because that can be easier to attach stuff. And in the meantime, we can look for all of the other little bits that are going in it. And of course, why would I put the bag back where it would be convenient to have? I do this every time. See, that's my problem. I start somewhat organized and then I ignore my organization as we go. Okay, so we've got our cute little star face dude that we saw last time. How cute is this thing? A little star with a Santa hat on it. I think it says joy. I think that's what that says. And then we need some beads that are going in. Looks like we have a green bead, if I can grab it. There's a green one. And then a red bead. If I can get it. There we go. Green bead, red bead, and then we got some tinsely tinsel. Why am I shaking? Because I have super unsteady hands. That's why, if I'm shaking. If I'm hitting my phone, it's because I hit my phone. So if the camera's shaking, it's because I hit it, because it's right in front of my face. If my hand is shaking, it's because I have shaky hands. Marty, you love mini stuff too. Fantastic. Love it. Thanks for the sub. Ooh, do you like that? So that is me hitting the camera. And so now we're doing a teeny bit of tinsel in here. I don't know how much to put in. How much does it say? It says 1.5 centimeters. Looks like kind of like that. Good enough. Yeah, I thank my father for my shaky hands. Yes, his whole thing as well. So, fun inherited trait. Okay, now it's probably been enough time. Hopefully it wasn't too much time. Nope, there we go. So this is the glory that is tacky glue. You just stick it on and bam, stuck together. So now we have our fun little open case. If I shift it a little aside though. There we go. And now we can put our fun little bits and bobs in there. If it wants to stay up. I'm realizing the weight distribution ain't great. So I am going to, I'm thinking I'm just gonna fill the bottom with glue. That might be the easiest approach. And then just stick everything inside of it. So let's go with that. So I'm just like filling the bottom with glue. And now we can put our star in it. That's going over here. And, ooh, okay. So the tinsel is apparently a bunch of little pieces. So that just kind of like gets stuck in there. Like so. And I'll fix it so that the star is a little more visible after I get the tinsel in. And then we have our red bead going in. And then a green bead also going in. There we go. Let's move our star so we can see it a little bit better. Ooh, so close, so close. Come on. There. There we go. So now we have our little gift box. And can set that guy aside to be added later. But yeah, see, like it doesn't, oh, y'all can't see that. There we go, I'll put it there. It does not stay up, but it'll get glued down to the shelf anyways, so it's fine. Hey, Harwa. Who am I? I'm Daniela. Nice to meet you. abcrafty is my channel. What am I making? Maybe it is what am I making. So we're making a Christmas shop. You can kind of see like the bottom of it here, but it's like a mini house, like a mini dollhouse thing, and it's all Christmas shop themed. But the link to it is in the description. It's the first link in the chat as well. But you can go, the brand is Handscraft. So the link to this specific kit is in the description, but it's handscraft.com, and you can use my code abcrafty for 15% off. What day is it for me? What? Same as everyone. What? So I don't sell this at all. So I just got this kit. So making it. So that's where you can get it. Next thing we are making, it looks like it is some kind, I don't know if that's like cards. It's like a stand with a bunch of cards or magazines or something. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But that's what we're making next. So we need C78 and 79 as far as the wooden pieces, which are on this right here. Okay, so popping these guys out. Yeah, Marty, take a look at the link in the description. That's probably the easiest way to access it. And they have like a ton of kits. So this is my third one of the Handscraft kits. We did 2 Hello Kitty kits previously. So the last one we did was a gingerbread house. And then the one before that was a candy store. But they have a bunch. They have a bunch of holiday-themed ones, a bunch of not holiday-themed ones. So there's like a Harry Potter-themed one that I'm pretty sure is like the Ravenclaw common room, but it's not like official licensed stuff. So it's just like study room set or something like that. But I really want that one. I think there's also like an Alice in Wonderland set, but there are a bunch. So take a look. Yeah, I absolutely have become obsessed with these mini kits. They are so satisfying to build. That is not going to stay. So we are going to add glue to these. And slide that in there. There we go. And same thing on this side. I'm going to add glue to the bottom so that it doesn't move around. And come on. There we go. And we need, so I think this is stickers again, which is so odd. Fold 5, 4, 11 and stick them. Okay. So this is interesting. This kit uses both stickers and paper. And sometimes the stickers make sense, sometimes the stickers don't make sense. But it looks like we are supposed to fold each individual thing here in half. So we're gonna start with this one. And I guess these are going to be our little cards. But like this, like if it's gonna be a card, why am I folding it in half if it's a sticker? That was a terrible fold. Oh well. And then this one just says Merry Christmas. And fold that over. No worries, Marty. Thanks for joining. hopefully you can catch the next one. This is going to be a multi-day process. I'm actually frankly concerned that we won't be able to finish it in time, considering I am leaving for the holidays. But we will get as far as we can during the week. And if not, my idea is we will pick it up next year. Or maybe I'll put it to a vote of whether we continue this one or save. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put it to a vote. Whether, like, come January, y'all want me to continue working on it or save it for next year. Which I totally will do. But that'll be funny because I am genuinely worried that this is a much bigger kit than I was expecting. So I am genuinely worried that we will not finish it in time. But it's great because it's a big kit and so it lasts a while. So there's that, which I definitely appreciate. So, like, I remember the Hello Kitty sweet shop. I was kind of bummed that we finished that one so quickly. Because I was like, oh, I thought this was going to take like 5 sessions. And it was like, I don't know, 2.5 hours and we were done. So I appreciate that this one is a bigger kit overall. Okay, so now I'm going to put a bunch of glue at the bottom here. And then stick these inside here. And I guess we can just imagine what these are. Cards, letters, I don't know. I guess cards, letters, same thing. But magazines, tiny books. I don't know what it's trying to be. Posters. Slide that in there. And the next one. And again. Let's see if I can space them out at all. That looks actually pretty good. There. Has a little bit of dimension for that. So there's that guy. I'm gonna grab some water again. And what is the next thing? 4 elements, beauty. Woo! It looks like now we're making a bunch of books. And these, I might actually make all of them. It says we're only gonna be using one right now, but they seem simple enough. And I can keep them in our little baggie of future stuff. So we need little pieces of wood that I am currently looking for in my stack here. I should really move those pieces into the box. So for now, I'm going to push them over there. And yes, here are our little pieces for our books. Let's go ahead and pop those out. 1, 2, 3. It looks like we're making 5 of them. And then same pieces. So the same stickers we were just using, it looks like we are turning them into books. So it looks like this whole bottom row, all of these guys are going to be the covers of those books. So we're just going to stick them onto each little wood block. Simple enough. Whoops. It'd be cool if I actually lined that up in any reasonable way. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on. There we go. That's reasonable. There we go. So we have our little book. It's just on one side, so I'm used to like doing it all the way around, but it's fine. I assume they're just getting shown from the front, so it's not completely necessary. Here, our next one. And place that there. This one looks like it has a whole bunch of Christmassy stuff. It's got Santa and snowmen, presents. It says Merry Christmas. This one was like a little house. Oh, I moved Santa. This whole kit comes with like a giant Santa as well. You can like put him in the corner here. Fun Santa hanging with us. And then we have what looks like the Morton Salt Girl. Actually, I think it's a caroler, but she very much gives me Morton Salt Girl vibes. And place that there. And then another one that's a bunch of Christmas trees. I'm already looking ahead at the next one. I cannot figure out what that next one is. We shall see. Whoops, that was terrible. Let's do that one again. Again, not like any of this needs to be perfect. Most of this is not even going to be seen. It is all about making it. Now, what is this? Honestly, it looks like a calculator to me. I have no idea what this is. That's so funny. Like, it looks like a computer screen or a calculator or something. So let's place our last little book there. And I guess let's pick our favorite. Which one do they use? I can't even tell which one they use. It looks like they use the house. So then I will move all of these into our collection of stuff that we have already made. So I've got these of all the things we made last session. I'm trying to keep everything somewhat organized. And so then I can move those to the side so I don't lose them. And now we get to build the shelf. Okay, well that apparently, maybe we already made those? I don't know. Okay, we need C35, 35. It is light brown wood. Let's see, allegedly light brown wood. It is not light brown wood, it is definitely dark brown wood. Awesome. So punching out all of these, and these will make a shelf. Pop that out. Pop this guy out maybe. There we go. And then this one is the front. I'm trying to be as careful as possible so I don't break anything. I broke something last time. So let's try to not do that this time. Try and pop it forward, maybe? Nope, see, that broke. Whoops. It's fine, we will glue it back together. Like, I want to break this piece. I'm like, if I can break that piece off, then it will be fine. Come on. Come on. Break that. Break. There we go. Okay. Maybe that'll be easier to get it out. Yep. No. Okay, so this one's breaking in a lot of places. Fantastic. Come on. Come on. It is really stuck to that side. Is it just like not cut all the way through? Well, that'll do it. Yeah, it is like not cut all the way through there. So that's a pain. Let's try and break that off. I have never had that happen before. I honestly might have to just snap it. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna have to figure something out with this one. Oh my goodness. Okay. We've got some gluing to do. That's a mess. What is this supposed to be? I'm trying to see how this fits together. It is apparently the front of it. So that ain't great. But like this needs to fit in the side. Okay, let's try and make do with what we have. Come on. I'm trying to snap this off because there is not supposed to be anything there. So I don't know why. Fantastic, broke that as well. But that's fine, that's gonna be the back. Okay, let's try and fix this. We can at least glue those pieces together. And again, this is a shelf on the inside of it, so you won't even be able to see it, you know? Like from the outside of the shop. That is a bummer. I know sometimes that happens, especially if you manhandle it like I just did. So, kind of on me for that first break, but the rest was not my fault. I am curious if I can try and fix it at least a little bit with this edge piece here and try and fit something in there so at least it's not raw broken wood on the inside. Let's add some glue to it. And try and place something right there. Come on. Come on. Okay, maybe if I put glue on that piece, and then we can attach this on top of that. It at least won't look as bad, maybe? I don't know which side is better. They're both not great. Okay, moving on. We need our next piece. C44. Looks like that is the whole bottom section. And I just tore this off, so I'm not sure which C44 even is. It's down here. Okay, that's this one. Oh my God, are we fixing doll furniture? That's basically what it feels like right now. Yep. No, I mean, yeah, I was just fixing, basically, actually, I guess I was just trying to fix doll furniture pretty much. But what we are actually doing, oh, you cannot see what I'm doing at all. Popping out that piece for our next little shelf. So the whole build that we are doing, you can kind of see it in the background, is a Christmas shop, little dollhouse. But this piece that just came out completely broke on me, so womp. So I was just fixing that. But now we are building a shelf for all of our little fun gifts to put into the little shop. So, did I even do the right one there? I thought it was C44. It is C44. What I actually need is C36 first. That might help, which I think is this piece. I think those are two of the same piece. It is two of the same piece. Sweet. Okay. So we get to put this guy in front. How wonderful. But if it's on the bottom, like, you won't really notice it. So we can line this bottom with glue. It would help if I put it in front of the camera so y'all can see it. And place that in here. Oh my goodness. Try and get that little string of glue out of the way. Come on. There we go. And then we have the side pieces. So same thing. I do find it odd when the pieces don't click in nicely. So I'm like, why not just have them fit nicely together, you know? Rather than having to glue it. Which is funny, because it's like the other kits of theirs, it's all about fitting in nicely, and like I didn't have to glue anything. So it's odd that this one is so different, you know? It's like a completely different style of kit. I like both. Though I will say, if it is wood pieces, like, I don't love gluing them. I'd much rather have that satisfying click, you know? Gluing other pieces is fun. There is that side piece. Yeah, I know. As far as, it's not straight. Yeah, it's a mess. It broke there, it broke there, it broke on the back of this one, but thankfully that's not visible, so. Womp womp. Now, I need even more pieces. Is it these two pieces? It is these two pieces. So it looks like these are gonna be on the side, and then we build shelves into that. So there's 1 and 2. Welcome back, Olivia. 1, 2. And this fits into here. I assume I'm gonna have to glue it. Yes, I do. Let's push that back. And let's add glue to this side and this side. And so these can fit right in here. 1 and 2. So that will be the second shelf. And it looks like that. Then we spin this around and put that into there. So let's add glue to this side. Hopefully it's this side. I just realized I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it matters. I feel like it's gonna matter. Let's double check that it fits in this way. Maybe. Oh, definitely goes this way. And that is why we check. Sweet. Okay, so let's add glue to the bottom of that and on this side. Whoop. And slide that into place. Same thing on this side. Slide that into place. Into place. There we go. Okay. I feel like this is supposed to attach onto that side. So let's see if we can get some glue down here. This is the back, so I don't mind it being a mess. Okay, just so that everything is a little more secure, since stuff is supposed to sit on top of this, and I just realized that the shelf itself is like completely leaning. And kinda, I might have to add these to all these sides, because that is looking a little messy. So let's add glue to each side. Oh my goodness, there is so much. And then I think the shelf is supposed to attach here. So let's add some glue to secure that. And let's move this shelf into place. There we go. There we go. Now it's looking a little better. Problem solved. Just add more glue. Seems to be the solution. That is a bit of a mess. It's fine. I mean, obviously it dries clear and all that, so not a big deal. It just looks ridiculous from here. But once we get everything on it, it'll look nice. And once all of these strings, I don't know if, yeah, y'all can see that. Like, the string from the whole glue bottle. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we can put the actual top on as well, which same thing, learning my lesson. I'm just gonna add glue all the way around from the beginning so that it is extra secure. There we go. And now we can put this top on, which will help hold everything in place. All of the shelves, all of the sides, and make sure it is an actually sturdy little shelf. There we go. There is our shelf. Fantastic. We got there eventually. Okay. Who knew building the shelf would be like the most difficult part of this? But now we can start filling it. So it looks like our little book here, it actually might be a painting. Now I'm thinking they might be paintings. Goes down on this side. Let's add some glue to the bottom of that and attach it down here. I have to go like from the inside, I guess. And slide it in. And you can just, there we go. There. And then we get our little bits and bobs that we made last time. And we are putting, we've got our plates that we made. So we need 2 of our plates. And we need 2 of our jars. So there's jar 1, there's jar 2. And then here is one of the plates. And here is another one of the plates. I'm gonna move that out of the way. TBD whether we'll need more. But these are the cute little jars that we made last time. That came out so stinging cute. And then these are the decorative plates. Again, made those last time. And those are getting added. We've got the jars going over on this side. And, oh, this one's easier because the shelf there isn't a lip to the shelf, the one underneath. Ah! There is a lip to it, making it more difficult. But of course, as I say, like, oh, this one's gonna be easier. It's an absolute mess. Come on, come on. Can I like turn it a little? There we go. And let's try and get another one next to it. See how successful that is. And let's slide that next to it. So we have our 2 jars. That was a little easier. There we go. So we've got our 2 little jars in there. And then our plates are going on the bottom. I don't think it matters which one. So let's do the tree. And then we will do the house plate after that. Big old glob of glue. And try and slide that in. Actually, it looks pretty good like that. Perfect. Haley, welcome! We are making a little Christmas shop mini house, and we're currently adding all of our little things that we built onto the tiny shelf. And so we've got our little decorative plates in place, and our containers and a little painting. And now we've got our crystal balls, I guess. Those are going on top. So gonna add some glue to this one. Place that right here. Woo! Have it fall through the other side of the shelf. Come on. Stick, stick. Don't stick to me. Oh my goodness. It definitely helps to wait until the glue is just a little bit tacky so that it doesn't stick to you as badly as it just did to me. But I am not learning my own lessons, obviously. And so the next one, I think it's just these 2 are going on. So I actually might just space it out a little bit more. Let's try and move this one in and move that one over. And then the next side of the shelf, we've got our presents that we made here. This one is gonna, I'm trying to see which side we want. I think that is the cuter side. So this one is going to go here into this one on the bottom shelf. And then the one next to it, I like this side better. So I'm gonna glue to the bottom. Whoop. And then that's going right next to it on this side. If it fits, I'm gonna have to like jam it in. There we go. There. There are little presents down there. And then I apparently was supposed to make a whole bunch of stuff. Where did those get made? Maybe these were boxes that I previously didn't make from last time. But what we do have are the chest, so we can add that. That's going right here. I absolutely love this little gift box. So that is getting placed right here. I love that. That's so cute. Hanging off the side, we've got our book. And we can open it a little bit so it looks like it's ready to read. Let's open that up. And I can't tell which the cover is. It looks like that's the cover. So we can put that, let's glue it on this side. So the cover is facing up. Looks like that one is going right here. And I assume you can put anything you want, like just place all of the objects wherever you want. I'm just following what they have shown because my creativity skills are not the best. Following instruction skills, however, are fantastic. And now for 11, it says we are putting these little pieces of paper, so it looks like little notes or letters. And these guys are going right next to the book. And these are stickers, so they stick right on. And again, with the other one, we'll put that right next to it. Evil Larry's so cute. I know, right? I absolutely love these mini kits. And then, oh my gosh. Okay, how cute is this thing, though? So we are putting, like, a little stuffed bunny on next. Look at this little thing. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I just dropped it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look at this little bunny. It's like a little stuffed animal bunny. And that guy is going right over here. Oh, I almost missed the quill, which I don't even know. Oh, I see it. It's like, where did I put that? So that is going right there. And then the first thing we made today was our little feather quill and ink pot. And that is going on to the shelf, to the side. I think this one is, honestly, this little guy might be my favorite thing that we made today. Actually, no, this is also pretty cool. The whole, like, gift box thing. Okay, and then it looks like we have a bunch of boxes that we need to make. So let's see where those are, because I think it was stuff that I was quote unquote supposed to have made previously, but then didn't want a whole bunch of paper items that will get smushed. Oh, did I just knock over? Oh, Santa. Yes, here we go. Okay, we've got some cookie boxes to make. We have, look at this, little s'mores right here. We've got some s'mores goodies, which honestly looks like the Williams and Sonoma box, if y'all know what I'm talking about, which is something that I ask for every single year, is the Williams and Sonoma peppermint bark. I absolutely love the peppermint bark. Haven't had it in years because people for some reason refuse to get me my box of peppermint bark. I'm like, no, I just want my box of peppermint bark. It's all I want. That's all I care about. But no. Okay, next one. It looks like it is, I don't think it matters, honestly, but let's go with this one. This one says Sweet Christmas. And then I think it also wants us to make this box. I think it wants us to make all 4 of these guys. And then I feel like there is some other thing I'm missing, maybe a book. But in the meantime, we can make these guys. Evil Larry, you too, for the Williams and Sonoma peppermint bark? Is that what you're referring to? I keep looking at chat way after the fact, and then I forget what I've said. So, but I'm assuming it's the Williams and Sonoma peppermint bark. Because that stuff is so freaking good. It is so good. And hopefully this year I remember to swing by after Christmas time and try and get everything on sale. There were like a couple of years I would do that. and it would be amazing because you can get everything like 75% off. And that stuff is not cheap. It is ridiculously expensive for what it is, but it's so good. So good. So fingers crossed this year I remember to do that and that there will be some available. What's my favorite candy? Ooh. So I always go with like type of candy. So I'm actually like a huge fan of lollipops is a big thing for me, but I'm also huge on chocolate. So, I mean, I pretty much like any candy and desserts. Dark chocolate for me. But yeah, it's interesting. I do really like lollipops. But we are a huge candy household. Friends come over and laugh at me because of our pantry, because it looks like we have a whole bunch of spoiled kids that live in our house. Because of how much candy we have in the house. But it's mainly because we play D&D, and our D&D group loves candy, and so we have a whole bunch of candy, and we're all bad influences on each other. And so when someone's like, "Oh, I love XYZ," then we have to obviously go buy it. And then the issue is I'll go through phases of really liking something and then obviously getting tired of it. But of course, after I have bought a crap ton of it, so like some swings of that have been Laffy Taffy or High Chews or the freeze-dried Skittles when I discovered the freeze-dried Skittles that are available at Target now. Ugh. I'm gonna cut this because this is not fitting. I'm trying to think what other ones we have. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, so we go through these phases of all this candy. And so now we have a crap ton of all the candy that I've stopped eating. But it's fine because my friends will eat it. Okay, let's try and fit this in. For some reason, this one just isn't. Maybe it's sized weirdly, or I made it too small on the side. I am just going to cut it on each side so that it actually fits in and we can use it like an actual little box. Mexican candy, solid. I can't do spice. So any of the stuff with the spice, I can't do it. There we go. And so now we have a little box and it works like a little box. So I'm going to set this one aside while we build our other ones. What's my favorite soup? Oh my God, Aiden, I am obsessed. I absolutely love soup. And right before this, I was just watching a video of someone making soup. And it was like a video on how to make any soup. Like a soup of anything. I think the idea was it was just like, you can turn any vegetable into a soup and this is how you do it. And it was just like obviously cook the vegetables, add broth, blend it up was the point. And then I'm like, damn, I love soup. I'm like, we should make soup. We should go for soup. I love soup. I don't know what my favorite soup would be. There have definitely been soups I dream about that I've had in the past that I absolutely love and then haven't gotten since. So like there's this one soup that we had in a restaurant in Newburyport, Rhode Island. And it was oh, that's what it was. It was a chili festival that we went to. And it was a white bean chili. And it had either chicken or turkey or something. But it was more of a soup than a chili. So I really don't know like why it was there. But it's because I guess it was the restaurant that was hosting this whole event. It was so freaking good. And this was years ago. And I still think about that soup. And earlier today, I was thinking about that soup because I was watching that soup video. And I'm like, damn, I miss that soup. And I think I even reached out to the restaurant for the recipe, but they never got back to me on it. So, and And if I look at the menu, because I'm like, oh, well, maybe you could like just go buy it. No, that was like just that day. It's not something that's normally on their menu. So it's this tragic soup story. Didn't think I would go on a whole rant about soup, did ya? But here we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, looking at chat because I went on the whole soup rant. Look at the website tomorrow morning. Oh, chicken flavored ramen? Yeah, no, that's always a staple in the house. Cup noodles. Yep. Thanks all for subbing. How much longer am I going to be live? Not that long. So we've got these little boxes to make and then adding the last couple things. So however long that takes me is how long I will still be on. It's the morning. Wait, where are you? For me, I'm in Nashville, so it is currently 2:30 for me. If it's morning for you, you're way on the other side of the world. Or I guess not even. You could be west, and then it's not that far. It's like actually you could go the other direction. So I was like, oh, then it'd be like 2 a.m. But no, you could just go the other way, and that would just be a couple hours earlier. Because I'm like, West Coast, then you'd be 12:30. But if you're way in the Pacific, then it is actually much earlier. And this one doesn't have its little fold on it. That's okay. 12:30. Yeah, there you go. West Coast, I assume. And fold that over. And flip that. Yeah, Olivia's our resident late night person. Night owl? That's the phrase. Callie, I'm originally from California. I am originally from San Francisco area. NorCal, represent. $3:30 a.m. or p.m. do you mean? If you're saying morning, is it 3:30 a.m. for you? No, that can't be it. You grew up in Oakland? No way. I grew up in Mill Valley. I grew up in Marin. Small world. Love that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like I'm making these too small, but it's fine. We can just cut the edges off. Though I just saw the other one. I didn't cut it far enough. There we go. And there is that one. 3:30 a.m. What? How's that possible? If you're in the US, that doesn't add up. Okay. Last little box that we are making. What does this one say? Sweet Christmas. I didn't even read what the other one said. Actually, the other ones don't even have text on them. And folding that. Fold, fold. So much folding. I love that it has like the teeny tiny nutrition label on it. Adorable. God, now I want soup. I'm gonna need to find a soup place. I don't even know of like good soup place here in Nashville. I'm trying to think. I mean, okay, actually there are like chicken tortilla soup. There are 2 places that I really love chicken tortilla soup for. So now I'm thinking I might do that. Because that sounds really good right now, actually. Oh yeah, Santa fell. Thank you. I knocked him over accidentally. And I think that's the last fold, maybe. Well, we're gonna start gluing anyways, so let's get this guy. Let's see if I do it correctly and don't do it too tight. Maybe if I just leave it a little bit wider, then I will more easily be able to fit all of the pieces in. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. Leave it for a second. And fold that in. There we go. And then fold this side in. Nope, see, we're still there. Okay, maybe the key is fold the other sides in first and then finish that. There we go. What other crafts do I do? Pretty much anything. I feel like lives lately have been, so I guess it's like different what I do on live versus the rest of the channel. Because like my main videos are more tutorials for how to make stuff from like scratch and all that. And occasionally I'll do like a kit or a review of something. But I feel like my lives have become very different. And my lives are more kit focused. Just because I feel like it's easier. Like there are a couple that I did, like tie-dyeing was more of a teaching one. The rock tumbling was more of a teaching one. But yeah, so those are examples. But lately, I've been really enjoying doing these like mini kits. So for lives, as of late, and for future, they're very mini kit focused. Like I have a whole bunch of Miniverse stuff that I still need to make because I went overboard on buying Miniverse kits. So those are still on the agenda. But for sneak peek of what is coming for videos and shorts and stuff, I just got a mini ceramics wheel, a mini pottery wheel. So I'm going to be making some like mini pottery stuff, which still fits the mini theme, of course. So I'm really excited for that. I didn't get to actually do it last time. I know I mentioned it last time, but it's because I had y'all's names on my hand, and I'm like, well, crap, I can't film with this mess of dye on my hand, so I didn't. But I might actually film it today. So I haven't actually gotten to play around with my mini pottery wheel yet, but I might today. So yeah, I pretty much do anything, like stuff you guys are excited about, stuff I'm excited about. Sometimes companies send me stuff, so then I'll play around with what they have. So like the pottery wheel was like a combination of things because it's something I've been wanting. But then a company actually reached out to me because they had a button maker, and I have a whole blog post. So I also have my blog, abcrafty.com. And so I have a whole big post about the best button makers. And so they were interested in partnering on button maker stuff, but then turns out they have a, I wonder if that's what this is. Turns out they also make mini pottery wheels. And I was like, oh my God, actually, can we partner on that instead? And so then they sent me that. So I'm really excited about the mini pottery wheel. So sometimes it just works out like that. Sometimes companies reach out to me and then I'll be like, nah, I don't really want to do that, but it looks like you have something else that I've wanted for a while. Yeah, there's no real rhyme or reason to what I make. It's just all sorts of stuff. Thanks, Olivia. Yes, my name's Daniela. Channel name, abcrafty. What's my favorite chips? Oh gosh, Maui sweet onion is really fantastic, but it's really hard to find here in Nashville. I love Sun Chips, love Doritos, absolutely love Cheetos. Those would probably be in the top. And I am double checking. I think we have made our shelf with our last little attachment of our letter thing. We have our shelf completed. There we go. So now we have that, and then let's open the box for what we made last time. Flavor of Cheetos, basic. I can't do spice, so regular Cheetos. And this was the whole bookcase that we made last time. Actually, we are not done. There was one little piece. I was like, oh no! Well, I'm gonna have to attach that again. So we are not done. Wait one sec. This is our little bell thing that we need to attach. I think it's this. Holly. Okay, it's holly. Or mistletoe? Mistletoe. Mistletoe. That's what it is. That is going on the front here. I missed that little part because I know I mentioned it because that's why we spaced out the weird crystal balls so that this could fit in between them. So that's going on the front as a cute little detail. Hopefully that stays. I think it will. So there's that. And then now we need to fix this stupid plate that's driving me crazy. Oh my goodness, I thought these were done. Flamin' Hot Lemon? There are lemon flavored Cheetos? What? Since when? I have not heard of lemon flavored Cheetos. I would definitely try that for sure. Okay, let's put this back and hopefully this will stay and I know we'll never have to deal with these plates again because they were a pain in the butt. Come on. Come on. It's like at a weird angle, so it doesn't want to stay. There we go. I feel confident that that's going to stay. Okay, there we go. We have both of our shelves complete. We are at page 8, haven't even finished page 8. So we went from page 7 to page 8, and I think there are 18 pages of this. So like I said, TBD whether we will finish it. I will be doing another live at some point this week. I don't know when. I don't know if it will be tomorrow or after that. I don't know, but stay tuned. I always go live when I can. It typically is around this time though, at least. So you can keep a lookout for it, but best thing genuinely is to subscribe and do the notification bell so that it'll ping you when I do go live. Because again, I just go live when I can with very limited notification or advance notification, I mean. Or advance notice would be the correct way to say that. So like today, it was like 20 minutes before I went live. So genuinely, it's like, take a look or just see if I am live around 2 p.m. Eastern, noon Eastern, etc. is generally the time. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or the next day, but I'm definitely going to go live at least once more this week. So that I can confirm. Try and see how far we can get with this project. But yeah, otherwise, as always, link is in the description for this kit. It was also in the chat, but at this point, let's check out the description because the chat is obviously way too long. You can use my code abcrafty to get 15% off, and this is called the Christmas Wonderland DIY mini house from Handscraft. And yeah, thank you all for joining. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And yeah, I will see you all on the next live. Take care.